Hello, Capricorn, friends, family, and cross watchers. Welcome back. Welcome if you guys are new to the channel. My name is Jazz, and this is Earth Vibes Tarot. This is a Capricorn only channel, but you are all very, very, very welcome here to the messages. Sit back, relax, take a chance, my love. Smash your like buttons. Leave a comment down below if you would like to do so. Just don't forget to make sure you guys are subscribed here. Let's go ahead and get into your love message. We are going to do just a very general love message. We're going to do a love check-in here, whether you are single, looking for love, in a romantic relationship, dealing with a past love partner. There may be a message here for you. We're going to keep this very general and very open, right? Keep the message open so that way we can receive what we need from spirit. Angel, spirits, and guides, thank you so much for being here with us. Can you show us what we need to see? Wow. Reunited with release the past. Do you guys see this? Reunited with release the past. Oh my good golly gosh. So it feels very much like there's something new coming in, and this reunited energy, this reunion energy, whether you guys are already in a connection and maybe there's this sense of coming back together after a period of separation, after a break. Maybe this is about you reuniting with somebody from your past, or maybe you are actually just uniting with somebody here, a new energy, a new person, somebody that you are, newly talking to, right? Somebody that's kind of coming into your life, coming into your system. Know your worth and don't give up. I feel like this is a reminder and a message for those of you that feel, where is this, right? It's like you're wondering where this is, when it's coming, all of the details around the situation, but you have to understand that you deserve better than clearly what has been shown to you, because there has been growth that has been needed in order for us to be ready and prepared for what we've been asking for, what we know that we are truly worthy of. And we can't give up. We can't give up. We can't let that go. We are going to be united or reunited with this energy when that full release of the past happens. This honest conversation and open up energy with committed. Oh my gosh. But I can't help falling in love with you. Falling in love. Yeah, they can't, it's like this person is in love with you, or it's like they feel like they fell back in love with you, or they have always been in love with you, or they are actually falling for you. This person is having a true, honest, bold conversation about the situation. What it is, oh, what's up? I wanna just get drunk. Let me stop. I'm crying. Get out of here. All right, so this is an intense situation that we got going here, because it's full of love. It's full of adornment and enamorment of you, of them, of everything. It just feels so good. All right, angel, spirits, and guides, can you show us what we need to see here, please? Can you show us what we need to see here, please, as it relates to this energy? Can you show us what we need to see here, please? Four of Pentacles. I feel like as we look at this situation, there may be something, again, that's being held on to, held close to, and this could be something in the manner of home, right? Holding on something close to home, close to the heart, having to do with the heart chakra, protection. This is what saved me. This is what's always been there for me. This is like a lifeline type of energy. King of Wands. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and the Fool. Yeah, there's something that may still be being held onto, something close to home. It's very close to the heart space, heart chakra. And there is this distance, but it holds a lot of weight here to this person. It holds a lot of weight in the physical, which is why there's this difficulty in truly fully releasing this. And it could very much be what is being held on to, what's in this coin purse, what that is, right? What that weight is. But there is this King of Wands energy, very powerful. We love a good Leo, a good Cancerian energy. This is Leo and Cancer by the traditional decadence, and this energy is quite powerful, right? This is a very creative and passionate individual. This person has a lot of their senses are really going off. Their power is being used in many different ways, whether it's sexually, creatively, as far as movement. It feels like it comes either out of nowhere, or it comes by this sense or sort of surprise. It feels like there is pure action and passion behind that action that's being taken here, right? And this Knight of Pentacles, a very slow moving energy, moving but very slow, very thoughtful, meticulous, and diligent in their moves. And it's because of the learning and the knowing and the understanding of one's worth, right? The moves that I make are very meticulous, the understanding, the protection, right? I've learned a lot. I've been through a lot. I hold myself to a high regard. Knight of Pentacles. And a part of this knowing your worth, it rolls right along to this releasing of the past, right? Because they're both in a movement sense of direction. It's like, okay, I've been able to learn from the situation, set and gain healthy boundaries from the situation. It's helped me grow, but it's also time for me to move past this, move on from this, right? Allow myself to really flow in a new direction. And it's because of where your hopes, your dreams, your ideals, your mind is, right? It's the growth that has happened in you understanding your worth, right? As we let go of the past. And it doesn't necessarily mean what's in the coin purse. It just is overall what we're letting go of. And it may be other things that's in that coin wallet, coin purse, whatever, regardless. But the biggest weight of it all is holding this kind of in a stagnant period. This Fool energy, don't give up. The energy's there, right? For you, for them to really take this leap of faith, to really let go and kind of dive all into it. And we have to really look at this in two ways. That's why I'm keeping this very general, whether, you're probably going to feel a little bit of all of this just in different ways. It's what side the majority of you is on, and then still acknowledging that other, 25, 15% of you that may still be struggling or dealing with something. It may be more, it may be less, right? But this not giving up and understanding and knowing that you can jump, you can take this leap, you are being supported, right? You are in a beautiful position. Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. There's this sense of, okay. So the fear, the inability is with this Five of Pentacles, right? And a lot of this is having to do with this Four of Pentacles, because the loss of this four leads to the five. And there is this sense of we can through this. because the 4 and the 5 lead you to the 9. The 4 and the 5 lead you to the ace. The 9 and the 5 lead you to the 4. The 9 and the 4 lead you to the 5. Do you see how this is kind of all mixing together, Capricorn? And even if this isn't about love, because you can literally label this as a personal, like your own reading, like for your own personal self in your own internal life, releasing the past in order to be united or reunited or coming together with your worth, right? This power energy, you're taking the chance, right? This is all you. This is why this is why I do what I do. Knowing your worth. This could even be you moving towards something that is better for you, career, financially, whatever. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Let's keep going. Look at that. 5 of Swords. Do not let other people, somebody, or even yourself have this sense of you ain't never gonna get what you want. It's a very negative thought process, right? And justice. Whatever this 4 of Pentacles energy contains, it contains some sort of contractual legal justice type energy. Some sort of legal affair or dealing. Yeah, and this may lead to a sense of sadness. For some of you, this is dealing with the 10 of Pentacles. This is dealing with family. This is dealing with a property, longevity. Maybe having to let go of something. The 7 of Wands. Yeah, I almost feel like whatever this is, you're protecting it. You don't want to lose this. You don't want to be without this. You would be very sad. For a lot of you, this is something that's a part of your happiness, your lifestyle. This could be your children. This could be people. It's emotionally fulfilling, right? So it doesn't necessarily have to be physical things, but this could be as well. It could involve a multitude of things, but for a lot of you, this could be quite literally people. Look at this. Hierophant. Could be a family, a marriage. Look at that. You had the Moon, the Page of Swords, and the Magician. I feel like a lot of you at night praying, hoping, have been asking for blessings, rewards, but you're not seeing what you have to actually go through. Like, this is not something you can protect yourself from. This other person can't protect themselves from what they're dealing with. This is something that you actually have to face head on and deal with. And, you know, it is what it is. And then to the King, you have the Queen, you have the Ace of Swords, and the 4 Cups. So there is this sense of daydreaming, thinking, you know, overly thinking, and almost to the point where they're not seeing that opportunity right in front of their face. It's highly important for one to understand and, you know, recognize how this can also be happening within yourself. But there's this King that has this thought of this Queen. There's a lot of different wants and dreams and hopes and love and feelings, right? Potential. And this Queen, she is herself very dreamy, very powerful. She brings a lot to the table. She is herself passion, pleasure, and creativity, right? And in this very mixed and beautiful way. And I feel like this is something that you've been thinking about, you've been wanting this person for yourself, whatever. This is so powerful. So powerful. All right, show us some more here. Show us some more here, please, with the Five of Swords. I feel like the thing of it is Ace of Cups. There's something that you love, you have a lot of emotion for. There's something that you want. And I feel like it's the same with this person. I feel like either way, it's either other people or yourself, right? Creating these thoughts, this blunder around this Ace of Cups, Six of Wands, a very successful, beautiful union, overflowing with love and compassion. Ten of Pentacles. Taking the leap of faith. Don't give up. You can get your 10. You will get your 10. But you have to understand your worth, right? Because that's what you're manifesting. You're manifesting the best possible outcome, not just what you want. This is something new. You're going to have to do something different to get the best possible outcome. It's going to feel uncomfortable. The pages aren't comfortable. They're just excitable. The Two of Cups, Judgment, Queen of Pentacles. This is something that is something in someone, right? You have a calling to. It's a role. It's a duty. It's something you feel aligned with. Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Wands. This is something that's happening quite quickly. A quite quick and magnificent turn of events. Something, again, that you don't see coming. This is maybe even in the next season, right? We're quite literally stepping in the Sagittarius season. So this could be quite literally in Sagittarius season, especially with the Wands being Sagittarius energy. You guys you're getting ready to be blessed with a lot of amazing things. They're coming in rapidly. You just have to allow them to, and understand that just because it is a blessing, it's not always going to feel like the best, right? At first, right? There are adjustments that have to be made in your life. And that's all a part of, allowing your blessing to fully fit, right? And we understand that we let things go for there to be room, but sometimes we have to rearrange the room for it to fit appropriately. Appropriately, like when you get new furniture, things like that, and it's like, the furniture fits, it's just it may not fit in that manner. You have to adjust it, and then as soon as you adjust the furniture to fit with the shelves, the bookcases, the couches, the tables, this all the things, and you put your little knickknacks and your decor, and it looks perfect, right? You just like, okay, I just had to move some things around a little bit. Like at first you may be frustrated because you're like, this shit don't fit, like it's too big, and you just relax. You give it a second. You let your brain do its thing, what it's supposed to do. There's just a little blunder. There's some fog because it's new. You're not used to seeing it there. You're not used to the sizing. You're not used to the spatial references in the space that it's taking up. So you have to do what? You have to adjust. Anytime you get a new car, new furniture, anything, right? And that physical reference, it's the same thing with love. It's the same thing with blessings, new jobs, new money, new this, new that. It's a blessing. You accept it. You release the past, you have space, you have room, but you may have to rearrange for it to fit appropriately. And then you step back and you're like, God, I really like that. This is nice. Like, yeah. And then your whole mood didn't change because you done realize you were just overreacting. Don't overreact. It's very quick to do. All right. Woo. Let's get some closing oracles for that. So we have the Phoenix, number 25, death and rebirth, immortal, Catholic heart awakening, rising up from the ashes, total transformation and complete renewal. We freaking love that. Number 25, breaking down to a 7. It's an ace. It's a blessing. This is Phoenix. This is rising up out of the ashes. And the ashes is that past, that death, that whatever we have to let go of. And don't get me wrong, especially if this is children, especially if this is about, custody situations, if this is home, and splitting valuables and things like that. Listen, it's easier said than done. I get it. But a part of the releasing is accepting what is happening, right? Instead of being resistant, 7 of Wands, because you're sad as shit about what is going on, allow yourself to go with the flow. And I try to tell people all the time, it's just like in traffic. Like, people get so pissed off in traffic when some people want to go faster than others, or when sometimes it's time to be slower, because some people don't understand the flow of traffic. The flow of traffic is very different than the speed limit. Okay. And right now, it is 3 a.m. and nobody's on the road, and you're acting like it's rush hour. You're riding your brakes, you're going 10 under, and you're doing the fucking most. Like, you really either need to get off on the side of the road, put your hazards on, and deal with whatever you got going on in that car, or you need to get with the program and you need to speed up, right? Right? All right. It's 3 a.m. You got the open road and you're feeling like you want to just go for it, but you're literally riding your brakes, going 10 under, going like this, not paying attention. Listen, you better listen to your heart and allow it to happen, right? This Tower, sometimes you're going to have to stand alone. You're being guided in this energy. You're being guided. Don't worry about that. Number 34, waterfall, overflowing abundance, tears of sorrow or joy, release, fulfillment, chasing after something, emotional release. I'm telling you, there's going to have to be some sort of emotional release here. Nobody said the releasing the past was easy and a smile and grabbing a goddamn Happy Meal and heading on your way. Nobody said that. I'm saying this is what the energy is proving. That you're having a hard time accepting a new blessing into your life, and whether this new blessing is quite literally you standing alone and being powerful and being able to go off and go through these transitions and changes to then find maybe a new love. Listen. That's what it's saying. The Dolphins, peace, harmony, helpful, effective communication, playful humor, fun, in tune with others, collaboration, and joy. There's happiness. When you give something time, when you allow things to happen, you will find your happiness, you will find your joy. But understanding your worth means you may have to stand alone, stand tall. You may even have to deal with institutions, legal systems, government, corporations. There's some going on, and I'm telling you right now, it's going to be okay. It may not be okay tomorrow or in a week or in a month, but it will be. You've gotten through so much this far, and understanding that every time you go through something that is bigger than the last thing that you went through, you made it through. This is a test of not only your soul, this is a test of if you're ready to accept this new blessing. Because if you are, go with the flow, allow it. Yes, holding and standing strong with your boundaries is one thing, but holding and standing strong with your boundaries because you're trying to prevent the 5 of Cups is a totally different thing. The 5 of Cups is going to happen regardless. It's a part of life. This is why I love the tarot, because they were able to encapsulate everything in 78 cards. Everything. It's a part of life. Is people act like They ain't about to cry. They ain't about to have to lose. They ain't about to have to do without that. No, that's not what this is. And you cannot compare your life to anybody else. And I know people say that, but I'm being dead ass serious. How are you going to compare your life to anybody else when that person was quite literally not living in your body? You can't be worried about, you can't be concerned about, and you damn sure can't compare yourself to. You can reference, you can learn, you can research, you can gain knowledge and information, but never, never, never compare. And don't be like, well, if they do it and they got it done, then I'll be able to do it too. Listen, that may not be your story. Your story may be something different. And when you just allow yourself to go through what you have to go through and deal with what you have to deal with while holding your boundaries strong, and that these things are hard to do. It's easy for me to speak on them, but it is hard to do them because there are other things we have to work through and process and that go into it than just freely foo us letting go and being okay with it. We have emotions, we have feelings, we got thoughts that run day and night and then manifest into dreams and then can be nightmares and then wake us up and, give us anxiety. So it's like, there's a lot more to it than what I'm saying. And I understand that, trust me. But if you truly want what you're asking for, you also have to understand the process. And there is no magic fairy, but you do have a wand and a chalice and a coin and a sword. You do. It's your willingness to learn how to utilize them appropriately and effectively. And sometimes it can be very overwhelming if we don't really know what we need to do, or if we're blocking out the information that's coming because we don't like what we hear, so we do something else instead. You are a powerful individual and you have to understand that. And a part of this reunion, this union, this understanding and knowing your worth and coming into these blessings and this person and vice versa and all this is understanding that it's more than just wanting to have love, right? It's about wanting to be love in all sense and form of what the word means. And you can be in your own right. But a part of that is also doing what's best for yourself, because some people will be in relationships and say they love themselves, but quite literally be ignoring every single thing. And when you're in a relationship, being able to love yourself whilst love another, and understand that a part of that there is a give and take and a flow, and being able to be open and understanding. And it starts here. It starts with you. So if you're ready, it's available. The time, the space, the energy is quite literally available. You just have to take it day by day and continue to keep your mind manifested on that. So I'm going to leave this here. I love you all. I appreciate you, and I'll speak to you in the next reading.